Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're going to do the weekly read for November 30th through December 6th for all the fire signs. So that would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on for y'all for this upcoming week for all the fire signs. Please excuse the lighting. It's early morning and the sun is like right coming in that one big window. So I'm sorry if I'm trying to, I look like I'm glowing, but I love these windows, but it just makes it hard with the lighting sometimes because the sun can get but I like the sun, so I guess I shouldn't complain, but it's just, please excuse that huge white blob across my body here. All right, so thank you for joining me. I am appreciative and thankful for all my subscribers. So thank you for supporting the channel. As always, please hit that like button so that this will go out to other fire signs that need to see it and know this information. And that helps the channel to grow as well. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I do plan on doing a 2026 um, kind of like energy forecast for next year. I hope to get those out like within the first 2 weeks of December. So I hope to get them out soon to you, kind of to see what to expect for next year. Okay. And as always, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because it might resonate with you and it might not, because there's going to be a lot of people with a lot of different scenarios watching this. So just take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Okay, what is the energy for fire signs for the week of November 30th through December 6th? For fire signs 2025. Happy December too. December coming in quick. All right, so let's see what's going on. We got Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, Three of Swords. We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Six of Pentacles, King of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles. A lot of pentacle energy going on here for you fire signs. Okay. So coming into the week of November 30th, fire signs, it looks like I'm gonna try to find this. There we go, spot where you can see this. You've been dealing with some heartbreak and sadness, and you've been kind of like in a depressive, low vibrational state coming into this week. I feel like, and this is your past card, so I feel like something has happened that you've been dealing with the heartbreak and sadness, and kind in that low vibrational feeling, kind of sad and depressed. And you've been dealing with it for a little while, but something happened in the past to kind of put you into that energy. And you've been dealing with it. And it looks like you're still dealing with it coming into the week of November 30th. But right now you've been busy, even though you've been in that type of energy, you've been busy working on your pentacles. And I'm seeing somebody like writing at a desk, and it's like I'm hearing that you've been pouring yourself into your work because like you've been heartbroken and you've been going through those emotions. So how you've been handling it is you've been doing a lot of work on your pentacles. You've been pouring yourself into your job or to your work, and you've been doing this for a while. So you've been really working hard on your pentacles, and you've been pouring yourself into it for a while. I feel like maybe 8 months you've been doing that. So whatever this is that happened in the past, I feel like it's happened, you know, like a while back. I don't think it just happened right before this week. I think it's something you've been dealing with for a while, because I keep going back to that. I keep hearing 8 months that you've been kind of working hard. So maybe this event happened 8 months ago, and since then you've been really pouring yourself into your work, kind of like to deal with it mentally. You've been really working hard. Um, Now, because of that, your situation, you're kind of sitting good with your abundance. You're in this King of Pentacles energy because you've been extra focused on your work and your pentacles to deal with the broken heart. Like you've been pouring all your energy into your work. And so you're doing pretty good in your situation. You're pretty abundant. You're sitting in this King of Pentacles energy. So that work has been paying off, that many months that you've been working like that on your job, it's paying off. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor, so to speak, at your work for putting all that effort in. But I feel like you're still, even though that's the case, the atmosphere that you're in, like you're pouring yourself into your work to kind of distract you from the heartbreak to help deal with it and the sadness. But I feel like you're feeling pretty beat up. See if we can put it. I don't know if I can. Trying to find. There we go. You're feeling pretty beat up. Is what I'm getting here. And it's kind of like you're at the end. You're coming to the end of a cycle. So I feel like you've been having a hard time kind of dealing with the heartbreak and sadness, but I feel like you're coming to the end of that. And it's been hard for you. See how he looks kind of beat up? He's got bandages and stuff going on there, and he's leaning on his staff. This hasn't been easy for you to go through, and it's been tough. It's been tough emotionally for you and mentally, but you're coming to the end of the cycle. You're not quite out of it yet. You're at a 9, so you still got a little bit ways to go, but I feel like you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. And you're almost at the end of this cycle. And I feel like I can see in the cards coming up that things are going to shift for you, fire sign. Like things are going to shift for you, and you're going to get out of that cycle. Like that cycle's going to end, and things are going to start to shift for you pretty quickly. And I feel like I said, you've been feeling beat up. I mean, this has been very stressful for you. Whatever you've been dealing with the heartbreak and the sadness, it's taken its toll on you emotionally and mentally. And you're just like, it's kind of like you're just done with it. Like you're done with feeling that way, and you're ready for a change, but hang in there because you're almost at the end of that cycle. And I do feel like things are going to get better. And in the near future, I have this 6 of Pentacles, and I feel like because you're in this King of Pentacles energy, because you've been working so hard on your abundance to kind of deal with it, and you've been pouring yourself into your job, into your work, that you're getting to a point in the near future where you're going to be in a position where you're going to be able to help people you love. So you're going to be able to share the wealth. See how he's giving money to people here? And he's got little scales there, and he's helping this person. He's dropping some coins in his hand. I feel like you're going to be in a position in the near future where you're going to be able to help people that you love, maybe your children. I'm hearing your children, grandchildren. You're going to be in a position where you can really help them out, like people that you care about. Like if someone in your family or friends need help, that you're going to be generous. And it's kind of like, how like how you feel good, you always like your vibration goes up and your energy goes up, and you always feel good when you help others. I feel like that's what's going on. That's going to kind of help break you out of this cycle of going through that heartbreak and sadness. It's like you've been pouring yourself into your work, and you're in this, abundant place because of it. And you're getting into the King of Pentacles energy because you're abundant because of all the energy you've been putting into your work. But you're going to like use that to help others, and it's going to put you in a position to help others, but helping others is going to help snap you out of this sadness and kind of depressive state and heartbroken state. Like I think it's gonna help you snap out of that cycle, because you're gonna feel really good about helping these people, or kind of being kind to others, or sharing your wealth. And it doesn't have to necessarily be money. It could be like, just doing things like for people. It could be, like physical jobs, like maybe helping a relative with stuff around the house that needs to be done, things like that. It doesn't have to be money, but I feel like that kindness and helping others is going to help kind of get you out of the mindset of that sadness and heartbreak. It's going to help you to kind of snap out of that and then and end that cycle. And that, but this is in the near future. So, you're not quite there yet where you're doing that, but you're getting there. And so maybe this cycle ends where you're feeling, the heartbreak and sadness. Maybe as soon as that cycle ends, it's like you kind of like I'm hearing you have a new mindset on life. And it's kind of like you're happy again and you want to share that happiness and abundance with other people. It's kind of like your mindset shifts and you shift out of that lower vibrational energy. And this is the advice I have for you. And I feel like, fire signs, this is you. So you're not only in the King of Pentacles energy, but and this is your advice cards from the universe. You're in this also, you're getting into this King. I don't think you're quite here yet, but you're getting into this King of Wands energy, which is like action. Like you're going to start taking action on things that you want to do, whether it's to help people or, but things that you want to do, you're going to start taking action on it. And you're going to be in this King of Wands energy. And then here you've got the it's like a new beginning and abundance is coming in for you. And it doesn't have to be monetary, but I feel like a part of it is because you've been working on your, job so much and putting so much energy into your job that I feel like it is, it's a new beginning in abundance for you, and new tangible beginnings coming in. And it's going to be because that cycle of heartbreak and sadness ends. And it's like, and that's because you went through that. It's like there's going to be a new, because you went through that, you're going to have a new mindset, kind of a new outlook on life, I guess is the way to put it, in a new mindset. And that's what's going to usher in this new tangible beginning of abundance for you. But you're going to be in that King of Wands energy with it. So I feel like this is coming, like you're building up to this right now. And you're going to kind of like, kind of take off, like maybe you're going to take action on some ideas. I'm hearing ideas that you came up with that are work related, but it's going to help a lot of people. Maybe it's something that you want to do at work that you can see how it's going to benefit a lot of people that need help. And it's going to, and it's something that you want to do. So you're going to take action on it. It's going to help a lot of people, and it's going to bring in like a new beginning, tangible new beginning of abundance for you. Because like maybe you're going to get recognized and get an award for what you do or something like down the road for something. And that's just what's coming to me. That might be for some of you. That's what I'm hearing and seeing, but maybe that's, your situation. But it also could be like somebody like helping family members, I'm hearing, or like I said, children, grandchildren. It could be like closer to home, so to speak, and not quite so work related. But it could be like you're taking action on doing these things, and it's a brand new tangible beginning in your relationships with these people, like your family members or friends that you're helping. Um, you're kind of taking charge as that King of Wands and taking, doing these things for people, and it's going to bring in a brand new beginning. Like, if you maybe if you had a strained relationship with these folks or, but it's going to kind of take your relationship with them to the next level and be a brand new beginning. So that's what I have for you, fire signs. So it looks like a pretty interesting reading, and it looks like it's more about, it's all about your abundance. But I'm not sure what the heartbreak is and the sadness. It could have been like a love related thing that you kind of channeled that energy into your job. But it could also be, sadness and heartbreak over maybe you got laid off from a job, and you're working, getting your own business started or something like that. It could be, could be both ways, but I kind of feel like this is more about not so much about love, but about your, financial abundance. So that's what I have for you, fire signs. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon. Bye bye.